Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am casting you this game today to show you how to defeat insane AI on the Outmatched achievements. And there's a 2 versus 1 insane AI achievement, and there is actually no 3 versus AI insane achievement, but there is a very hard 3 versus 1 insane, or not insane, excuse me, just 3 versus very hard. 3 versus 1 very hard. I probably should say 1 versus 3 very hard, 1 human versus 3 very hard opponents. If you find that challenging, this is an alternative way of doing that achievement. And what you do is you choose custom game, and you choose the Blizzard map, um, which is from the campaign, and it's actually called Burning Tide. So you want to search for Burning, make sure it's the Blizzard map, and then make it a custom game. You have to choose the custom setting, or else it won't let you do 3 computer opponents versus 1. So you have to do custom game, not melee game. And then the goal of the game is not to wipe out the other opponent, but to get 15,000 minerals first. And you actually can outrace the computer to get to the 15,000 minerals first. And even though it's 3 versus 1, one reason why you can do this is because the computer will be building units, but you still have to really pull this off perfectly, pretty much. And I'm playing against insane, 1 versus 3 insane, just because I want to show that, well, I didn't really mean to do that, but anyway, it still works against insane. And what you have to do, though, is you have to build 2 expansions as fast as possible. I got a couple extra minerals there just to help me be able to build 2 expansions quickly. And because the computer, of course, is mining from all 3 bases at once. And you have to make sure you select the computer to be zerg. Now, all 3 have to be zerg, because otherwise the computer will be calling down Mules, or he'll be chrono boosting. And really that's the major advantage of, you have to be protoss yourself to win this. You have to chrono boost constantly. Chrono boost, anyway. So just chrono boost, and then the other key is you want to make sure you're saturating with just 21 harvesters. Don't make more. You can make 1 or 2 more, so you can go scout around, look for the minerals on the map. I would recommend doing that. But with each expansion, just make sure you have 21 probes each, and then chrono boost the whole time. You don't have to move your probes around. You don't want to go for the gold. I tried going for the gold the first several times I played this, and it does not help, because you have to pull out your probes every time there's a lava flow surge, and it's a waste of time. You could be scouting around looking for minerals. You could be just mining the whole entire time without moving your probes at all. If you just make sure to choose the 2 expansions. There's only 2 possibilities where you can put these expansions, and that's here, and the other one is here. There's the 3 main bases. You can see the 3 computer opponent bases here, but the 3 main bases, that's where you want to put your expos, because otherwise you're going to have to worry about this lava coming up and killing your probes, and the gold doesn't give you that much more. It doesn't work. I tried it. At least I couldn't do it. So when the lava goes down, every time the lava goes down, there's going to be minerals on the map, and it is worth it, because there's 100 minerals each little ball of crystals, and there's about, as you can see, there's about let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 8, maybe more, 9. There's probably about 10 of these. That's 1,000 minerals, extra minerals, if you can get them all every single time. The lava goes up and down. But since you're going to be chrono boosting, your probes like you should be and making sure you're getting them out as fast as possible until you get up to 21. Once you get them up to 21, once you get to 21 probes each, here I have 22. Once you get up to 21 each expansion, then you can just forget about your bases and play with the probe. Go around and get some extra minerals. And the minerals do tend to respawn in the same basic areas every time. So basically you'll find a couple minerals here, a couple here, a couple here, a couple here. There's usually one at the corners here and here, but mainly if you just go in the circle, that's where you're going to find the most. If you just do the loop and then run up to the Zelnaga Tower is a good place to go, because then you will be able to see where the other minerals are when they reappear, and you won't be wandering around in the dark. I didn't do a very good job at that either at this point in the game. Let's see, looks like I froze up. Oh, there it goes. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I didn't do a very good job just circling around the map. So it's kind of a loop. This part here, if you look at the mini map, this loop here and here, you can probably get like 800 minerals every time the lava goes up and down if you just circle around with your SCV or probe, excuse me. So at this point, I'm still not saturated. I could have saturated even faster than I did, probably, but it works. Just not even moving your probes from the main, leaving your main SCVs, probes, excuse me there. Leave your main probes there. You can just make new probes, just chrono boost until you get 21. If you look at, you just double click your SCV count, that's how you can figure if you have 21 or not. There's 8 each row, so that's 8. You're going to want to get down to just 5 on the bottom here, or let's see. Yeah, actually I'm not even saturated here. I need one more probe before I'd be saturated. Sometimes you can tell too if you're saturated though, because the probes start wandering around if you're oversaturated, and they'll start just going from mineral to mineral. And I did see a couple probes wandering around like that, which indicated to me that I was probably saturated. 6, 7. There's 7 mineral fields, 3 harvesters each. It's 21 for saturation. I don't know why they're wandering around. So anyway, I'll just fast forward to the end now, so that you can just basically see that I'm going to be able to beat the computer here. My income is greater than theirs combined. That's all you have to worry about. They're getting gas, they've got big armies, but they're never going to see any of my units the whole game. Be interesting to see what the armies look like though. Maybe we'll take a glance at after get closer to the end. So here's going to that tower. So helpful. Helps you find those minerals a little faster. Whew! The screen sure gets red. Alright. Saw those from the tower. And over here, there wasn't one there. I think it spawned over here. Surprisingly, usually it's in the very back. But anyway, here he goes, looking for those extra minerals, and the game is about to be over in 30 seconds. And he's got some hydralisks, they've all got the same thing. A ton of larvae. Doesn't really look like your typical, I guess he's just worried about an air assault. Maybe you're going to come in there and try to win the game by harassing him or something, instead of just building 2 expansions and maxing them out. You can see I finally did max out. It really shouldn't have taken as long as I did, but still able to pull off the victory. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something from it and could use it. I'll just show you the score screen. Real quick. here are the achievements on the side. I think they'll show up. Whoops. Show you I got the Outmatched Crusher. Complete all Outmatched achievements. Very hard, insane, hard. And here's the score. There it is, victory. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.